Hello guys, you're welcome back to the channel. In today's video we'll be making a pencil skirt with the slits at the back. So the first thing you're going to do is to of course get your fabric. So this video is going to be as detailed as possible, and we are going to be using freehand actually, but trust me, you are going to understand. So after folding your fabric like this, the first thing you want to measure is your length, the length of your skirt. So if you are going to be using band, you deduct your band length. If you are not, then you do as I am doing. So the next thing you're going to do is to input your band measurements, your band divided by 4 plus your sewing allowance. Then from there you come down by your hip divided by 4. Then from that point you take your hip measurements plus your sewing allowance. So from there I came down by 20 inches, which is around almost my knee length, right? So that is where I want the pencil to start from. So now note, I measured my hip measure, what I had on my hip measurement minus 1.5. That was what I measured around that place. Then what I had on my knee measurement minus 1 inch. That was what I had at the M line. I don't know if you understand. Let me take that again. On the hip line, you take your hip measurement divided by 4 plus 1.5, which is the sewing allowance rather. Then on your knee line, you take your what I had on my own measurement was 11.5, right? So I just measured 10 inches there, which is minus 1.5. So the next thing you're going to do is to cut your the back of your skirt. And for this one, we are going to be cutting like the one you saw on the screen right now, or the one you are seeing on the screen right now, sorry. So you take your zip measurement, which should not be more than 2 inches max. You can use 1 inch, you can use 1 inch, you can use 1.5, and you can use 2 inches. So you're just going to trace out the same measurements you had for the front piece. You're going to trace that out. Then after that, you go up from the M line by whatever it is that you want. If the person you're sewing for is a tall person, you can use 22, even 25 inches. It depends on how open you want it to be. Some people would not like to show their thigh. So I went up by 22 inches, but when I measured from up, I noticed that what I had was too much. So I measured from up and I left 20 inches there. That is where I want my slit to start from. And if you notice, I cut out the excess, the zip allowance from that side. So that is how you are going to join it when you want to join. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video.